Hey everyone, this is No Game Key. Welcome back to Hogwarts. I don't know what day we're on anymore. I kind of just been rolling with the punches. I guess I played on Valentine's Day last. Oh, make sure y'all turn y'all headphones up. I keep forgetting to say that now, and I don't know why. Oh, dude just got caught. The what is this? I almost said Forbidden Forest. The restricted section. He is not a snitch, but we can kind of explore. Oh, we got some glasses, got the shades. What's in here? I ain't going up there yet. I want to see more. I'm trying to absorb all I can. How you get over there? How you get over there? Can you crouch? Can I go through there? How do you go through there? Excuse me, sir. There is a hole in the fireplace. I am trying to figure out how to get through. Well, it's not a hole, it's an opening. I don't know how to get through there. Apparently I can't roll through it or go under. It's going to irritate me. Yeah. Yeah, Sebastian's not a snitch. I knew I chose a good friend. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Let's start. It couldn't just have me go in the room. Uh-oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
I've been here for a
I'll
nice
see
minute.
what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Obviously.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
You just said you didn't want to at first.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Nope, of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Well, we gotta have
There's
that
more
class.
to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yeah, they be asking too many questions. Who are you?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Possibly.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
A fishing pole. It does not.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps? What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
That you
Years
can't do
ago,
it.
my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Should I know who your family are? I'll think about it.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful.
Wow.
Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Dive in the Black Lake and find the astrolabe. Oh, okay. So, how does this work? I'm just gonna be swimming around. This girl owe me new clothes and money and food, and she gotta do some of my homework.
Be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Oh, she did. I did. I wasn't even paying attention. Now I'm just searching. I knew this was gonna be a problem.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Wait, I'm keeping it.
I did find it. However, I've taken a liking to it, so I'm going to keep it.
Yep,
What? But you can't. It doesn't belong to you.
you didn't get it.
Finders keepers, Grace.
I can't believe this. Father's stupid oath just cost us a priceless family artifact. I hope your new astrolabe brings you nothing but sorrow.
Oh well,
If you can even work out how to use it.
I'll figure it out.
I knew I should have done the dive myself. Father's wishes be damned.
Oh well, hold on. Hey, do you want to be friends? do you want to be friends? She definitely should have done it herself. She made me do all the work. Let's activate this blue powder.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What's up? I just dove in a lake and kept this girl's stuff.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I can't say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
I don't know.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Oh, I should have
to
told
all
you.
of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack.
Right,
And I shall
did that.
never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort
Yay.
of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Yes, ma'am.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
You heard it too? Come on, Nelly. Come, let's help this lady. Might be something I can keep again. Can I do something with these dragonflies? No? Okay.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi!
I like their suits.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Doing? We're dueling? We doing this?
You shouldn't be here. Plan to make quick. Look what you've done. You
Got that.
Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Oh, we're still dueling?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh man, look at them. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Take this student on the first day, buddy!
to your knees.
Take it!
You're idiots.
I gotta switch my spells. I gotta switch my spells. But I'm out here still killing it.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Yes. Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Please do.
No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
A little bit of herbology.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Yeah, make it rain.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
What? What am I doing? I don't know what that means. Yes.
What are you up?
I know I should have just kept going. Hold on. Let me look around.
I enjoy divination.
This is nice. Am I really swimming in here? Okay. I really swam in there. What's down here?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Garlic.
You made these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
No pun intended.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Great.
Accio.
Why we gotta start off with
Let's see
him?
if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and catch out the soil!
I wasn't expecting to have to do anything. Why wouldn't she tell them to do that beforehand so they wouldn't sit there that long with it?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student. I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Buddy, are you mad at me? It's cool. Who isn't mad at me?
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Not my fault.
Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. A Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Can I speed this process up?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Why weren't you prepared?
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I
Yeah.
mean, I would have if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Trust me. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like you. I really don't.
Look at that.
Oh.
Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Right. I had to fix my leg. I don't know what you were talking about. I lost interest in it. Sure, but that's just a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Maybe you should have been there.
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I do care. I got a lot of plants.
Have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Do you?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will
I'm
begin
attracted
this
to you
term by
too.
brewing a
I don't know why.
Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Cool.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Did he stare at me? He stared at me. He even sits with authority.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, I gotta
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Killing it out here. Keep it going. Keep that stir. Waft. Or whatever that thing is called. Yes, come towards me. Why are you not coming towards me?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Yes, so come towards me.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank you.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
It was skill. Look at him. I'm mesmerized.
J hits finna drop the fucking bass.
I don't know what it is. Okay. What am I? Oh. My bad. What am I doing?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Oh, different. Like eggs. In fur.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I will, just because I want to, yes. I will get you that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that
He
valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion station.
Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Mongrel fur. Okay. A letter. Oh, it's Aura. Okay, I ain't reading that. Not here for that. What's this? Oh, eggs, right? Yeah, eggs. Giant eggs. And I'm going to search his chest. And I see this giant bright feather. He's gonna know it's me.
Which a wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Because I was the only
Here's
one in
the
there.
fruit feather you wanted.
Brilliant!
And it's a
Thank
bright
you.
purple.
This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Well, my job
Proficiency
here.
in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
This is the one I'm doing. Right. I know that. Oh yeah. It only takes a second.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Try to steal my potion. Here, drink this.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I sure did. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
I did.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
All right, so I guess this is where I'm going to end this here. We did potions and herbology. Not too much. Found a random thought something was shining over there. And we also found a random beast of some sort. I don't know. But yeah. I think that's all we're going to do in this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.
J hits finna drop the fucking bass.